B6. And there goes, get your butt up out of here, man. Talking about these. These aren't for babies. These are for dad, for competition, bro. All right, guys, number one, whenever I'm getting ready to compete, man, whether it be MMA, whether it be Jiu-Jitsu, today it happens to be Jiu-Jitsu, these are the top 3 products that I'm using every single time, man. Starting with number one, instant lattes by Strong Coffee. Nothing but the best ingredients. You got 15 grams grass-fed collagen, 5 grams coconut MCT oil. So you guys go out, get you some Strong Coffee. My mushroom caps from Brain Forza, so I'm gonna do these red reishi mushrooms, cordyceps mushrooms, and my lion's mane, Santa Cruz medicinal creatine caps, food of the gods right here. We got 4 creatine caps from Santa Cruz medicinals. We have 6 food of the gods from Santa Cruz medicinals, and we got 3 of each mushroom cap, I should say, by Brain Forza. Again, and go check out these supplements every single competition day. This is what I'm supplementing. And last but not least, man, God's food. I'm gonna take a banana here. This is fruit jerky, organic mango. I'll probably take 2 bananas. Got pretty much everything we need, man. Some bottled water, and we're ready to go, guys.
Grandpa called me a nuisance. Grandma always had the hard 2 cents. I'm the dropout, I made more money than the teachers. Ruthless like the coop, but I come with more features. I am what I am. Pulling up to the Jiu-Jitsu tournament. Amateur MMA fighter driving an M8, man. Trying to get the boys fired up. I told them victory is ours. Today, victory is ours. Let's go. Hodgkins? Hey, it's the biggest I've been in a All right, guys, this weekend, local Naga tournament. Last year, I won it all. The year before that, I had just started training. I was doing the white belt division, so I'm back competing here locally in El Paso, Texas. Again, guys, make sure you guys, if you guys haven't already, man, go shop. Go buy some merch. I got the Not Normal gear. Check out my merchandise. That would only help me, again, continue to put myself out there, go train, compete, all these things that'll support the channel. So if you guys are looking for ways to support, make sure you guys go shop some merch. I also have combat sports specific programs in my bio. So again, that'll help the channel out. That'll help me continue to go out there, create content, do all these things. This was my first match of the day. This guy was a pretty strong wrestler, man. I've never seen this guy around before, never wrestled him before. He was pretty strong. Said he wrestled in Iowa. Not sure how good he was. But yeah, again, we went out there. This is why I love competing, guys. Like, you go out there, you get to test yourself a little bit. You get to work on some of the things that you've been working on. You know, I don't know why more MMA fighters don't do stuff like this. Local jiu-jitsu tournaments, local Muay Thai tournaments, box, all these things. It's just great experience. But again, going back to the reaction, let me break some of this down for you guys. This guy shoots an outside single. There you see me go for the crossface. I kind of just wiggle on him. I don't even know what I did there to defend. Really good defense on my part. Then I get the underhook. I throw the underhook and I grab the single leg. The referee ends up, he tries to Heisman out of there. I take the back. The referee restarts this from the center. Kept getting this underhook position. There he goes. He shoots again. I kind of chuck him by. End up taking the back, and I almost get him flattened out here, guys. This is what, and this is, again, man, it's just collecting data, guys. It's collecting data. This is one of those things, man, like in all my fights, all my jiu-jitsu matches, like I'm always so close to flattening guys out. Me and Chris, my jiu-jitsu coach, were just talking about this. It's like, man, getting guys flattened out. He's on the other side of the mat screaming, flatten him out, flatten him out. So that's just an area I need to improve on, getting both hooks in, flattening the guys out. Here, you see me flatten him out. I don't have any of my hooks in here. He's just kind of flat. I'm looking for the seatbelt. This is one of the biggest things that I want to take over to MMA, which is transitioning from my wrestling in that kind of, you see me like hugging his waist, controlling his hips, from that wrestling position, which is great, you know, to transitioning into my jiu-jitsu, taking his back and threatening submissions, you know, being able to control him, getting him flat on his back. Right now, this is really just us wrestling, you know, and this is a good position for MMA, obviously, because I can land the ground and pound. There we go back up top. We reset. And And again, I've been heavy on the head. I hit him with the duck under there. It was a really good duck under on my part. And then the match ends, I think, there. But again, this is a great opportunity, guys. Great opportunity, man. If you're an MMA fighter watching this, man, or a jiu-jitsu guy, I don't get why people avoid local competitions. It just doesn't make very much sense to me. It's a great opportunity to go out, compete, try your stuff at full speed. It's different when you're out there competing and it's live. This is my next match right here. This is the championship match for my weight division. This guy was actually left-handed. When he pulled guard, he sat the opposite direction. So I'm actually, this is like, I call it my nasty side. This is my awkward side. There you see me kind of body locking him there, smashing him. I'm going for that freaking, that cradle, man. That cradle position is nasty. You get that cradle, my corner's telling me, walk towards the head, walk towards the head, walk towards the head, keep sliding towards the head. Obviously, he's trying to block me a little bit there. Keep walking towards the head, and eventually I'm going to get the pass here. Yeah, whenever that cradle's available, man, I like that cradle a lot. There you see me walking over the arm and eventually getting over to the top of the head here and securing the guard pass right into side control. Here he spazzes from the side control. We scramble. I love when they do this, man. He's grabbing that leg. He goes to all fours, that turtle position. I lock in the Japanese necktie. Grab that leg, and once you grab that leg with the Japanese necktie, man, it is over. All I had to do was hip in a little bit there. We get the Japanese necktie finish. What do you guys call that submission, man? Let me. Whether you guys are taking supplements or not, this is a supplement that has been an absolute game changer for me. I'm taking it before every single one of my sparring sessions. Took a little bit before my fight. All of my training sessions are fueled by Brain Forza. My clarity, my focus, my reaction time, all are so much better on this brain lift. I do a double scoop every single session, and this has been an absolute game changer for me. Make sure you guys use code ALLDAYJ at checkout for money off of your purchase. And not only that, but also Strong Coffee. I take this stuff every single morning before every single session. 15 grams of grass-fed collagen, 5 grams of MCT oil. This stuff is the bomb. Instant coffee that is great for travel. Shout out to Strong Coffee. Again, use code ALLDAYJ at checkout. Last but not least, if you guys haven't already, go support my fight camp. Go support me as a fighter and get your Not Normal merch. Guys, it does not matter if you're a fighter or if you work a 9-to-5 job. We are not striving to fit in. Instead, we are striving to be an outlier, and that is what Not Normal represents. Make sure you guys, again, go check out Not Normal, go check out Strong Coffee and Brain Forza. Let me know in the comment section what you guys call that. Moving on to the third match here, guys. Moving on to the third match. We got the Iowa wrestler again. This is my first match of the absolute bracket. I won my weight division. We pick up the intensity a little bit in this match. Again, you guys are seeing the same positions. This guy came out a bit more aggressive. He shot early. The last match, his corner kept telling him, at your pace, don't gas yourself out. There you see him shoot again. This is all within like the first minute and a half of the match. I was thinking about going for the anaconda there, but I just circled around. I used the anaconda to circle around to the back. The anaconda's tough, especially with strong wrestlers, because their posture, their neck is strong, and if they're not already gassed, it's tough to roll them in that anaconda. There you see me again controlling the hips. If you guys watched my last MMA fight, we were in that position a ton. Again, that's why I strongly suggest guys go out and they get this experience, whenever they can. There you guys see me being heavy on the head. He shoots the outside single again. I chuck him again, just getting nasty with that crossface. Shout out to my boy Richard Powers, that dude. And they're freaking. He taught me that crossface. You guys go back and you guys watch my first MMA fight. If you guys go back and watch that fight, all he was doing was that outside single leg, man. And all I had to do was crossface him and disengage from him. And again, just gaining the wisdom through hours on the mat, putting myself out there in competition, and just improving. Here you see him try to grab the Kimura from the turtle position from the bottom. He actually had it. He stands up. We're going to go ahead and mat return him here with a big slam. Bang. Sandbags, power cleans, kettlebells. Again, make sure you guys, if you guys haven't already, man, download my online fitness app. 7 days free. All my daily workouts are on my online training app, guys. Like 100% recommend to you guys. It's $14.99 a month moving forward, but I have like 500 plus workouts on there. Like 12 plus workout programs on there. It's 1,000,000% worth it. Here you guys are going to see me. I'm starting to get in my flow and my rhythm. I'm using that almost as a jab, a long jab, and then I blast the double. It's beautiful work. Long jab, blast the double. It's MMA, man. It's MMA. It's MMA. I'm like, man, are you guys going to give me my points? This ref was killing me on my points. I'm like, yo, I should get the points and the position. There you guys see me jacking the underhook up. I go for the trip. I think I'm timing the double leg there. You see me smiling at him. And I blast a huge double. Get him flat on his back here. I'm going to start working the Kimura. Sliding my knee over into 3/4 mount here. He captures the knee. No problem. I'm looking to walk that elbow up. And I'm surprised I didn't get anybody today with this. But my head and arm, man, that's like one of my favorite submissions. He does a pretty good job defending it here. But there you see me working that head and arm. And if I would have had 30 more seconds in the match, I probably would have finished it, to be honest with you guys. That was time. That was my first match in the Absolute. Again, really good scrap, really good experience, man. Pushing my cardio. This is my second match of the Absolute bracket. I actually went against this guy last year. I hit this guy with a pretty sick duck under last year, actually. This he's a good dude. We talked afterwards. He's a nice guy. Anyways, hey, you know, like I can sit and I'm a world-class athlete, you know, and you go and you do these Nagas. You go and you do these local jiu-jitsu tournaments. You got this, you know, this guy, he was like, hey man, be gentle with me, man. I got work tomorrow on Monday. And it's funny because like, I'm training, I'm to fight MMA, whatever. But yeah, you never know who you're going to run into, you know, John Jones, Habib, a bunch of guys have done these local Naga tournaments. There you guys see me get him on the ground. I immediately pass his guard. I start to dig for that Kimura. Punch the arm through, everything really technical, step over the head, and I finished the Kimura, getting the win by Kimura. I think that was within 3 minutes. Trying to keep these matches fast for you guys, just because we had 6 of them, man. And again, I cannot say it enough, man. The experience, boys, the experience. Why not? Why not go out there? Why not? You know, get your nerves going a little bit, man. Feel it a little bit. Go out, try out what you've been working on, man. Here we got this guy again. You know, and you know, this guy kept winning. This guy was submitting guys. This guy kept winning, you know, so you can't knock him, man. Here he is in the semifinals, my third match of the day for the Absolute. He pulls guard. Here you guys see me just kind of walking around his guard. He's trying to invert underneath me. I'm not trying to let people underneath me at all. It's always a good rule of thumb. There you guys see me hit the cartwheel pass right into side control, passing into side control into a front headlock position. There you guys see me threaten the Darce and go to the Japanese necktie, but the guy was wise to the Japanese necktie this time. He didn't allow me to get him in the Japanese necktie. There you guys see him go to turtle. I start working my anaconda, my front headlock series. And guys, man, if you're brand new to jiu-jitsu, here's another thing, man. Like, you don't need to be very good at very much, man. If you can wrestle and you can get on top of guys and you have 3 or 4 submissions that you could put people in and you could pass guard, you know, you're going to go out there and be, you know, fairly successful. Here you see me passing close guard, stepping over, being an athlete, nailing my head to the mat and throwing my legs over. Again, fishing for that front headlock. Again, guy, you don't need very many. You don't need very many. Even to be a good wrestler, man, you don't need very many takedowns. You see guys like Jordan Burroughs, man, like with the blast double, and then you have a couple variations off of it, and you could go out there and you could be pretty successful. You know, it's like the Bruce Lee quote where it's like, you know, don't fear the man that, you know, fear the man that's practiced, you know, one kick a million times or whatever the saying is, and it's so true. It's like, you know, if you have a couple good submissions and you have a couple good situations that you could put or predicaments that you could put guys in, you know, the front headlock here, you see me working that front headlock series again, guys. Going right back to it. Going right back to that front headlock series. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Then you're going to see him spaz. He doesn't like this front headlock, or he doesn't like this head and arm. You see him spaz a little bit there. Again, I'm framing the face, being a little bit nasty. I go into side control. Then he goes to all fours, and I get him in the anaconda. And again, guys, I think I would have finished this one too had I not ran out of time. It's tough to submit guys that are, can defend jiu-jitsu and, are good at jiu-jitsu in 6 minutes, But again, hats off to that guy. He's an older guy, but he's in the adult bracket, making it happen. So, salute to that guy. Here's my last match of the day of the Absolute. This guy was in the 190-pound division to 200-pound division. Slightly smaller. He was a black belt from Juarez, Mexico. There you guys see me shake hands. This guy was serious. Immediately he comes out. He pulls guard as expected. And again, guys, what's the rule of thumb here, guys? What's the game plan? It's just do not let these guys invert underneath you. There you guys see him, looking for the shoulder crunch, from the butterfly guard. My corner's telling me, they're like, frame the face, frame the face, frame the face, frame the face. There you guys see me framing the face, framing the face, framing the face. Kind of letting them lift me. I'm trying to get him to carry my weight here. That's at least my thought process. Get him to carry the weight. This guy had a super aggressive guard, man. It's kind of hard to simulate. Not a lot of guys are like this, at least that I train with, where they're super active and aggressive in their guard. There you see him kind of securing the sweep. I should have, in retrospect, now that I know how the match went, I should have stood up and wrestled there and obviously I didn't allow him to take my back. He took my back, hats off to him. But I should have been more aggressive to wrestle instead of doing jiu-jitsu. And this guy had my back for 4.5 minutes. The score right now, it's 1 minute left. And you guys see me fighting like heck, man, trying to get out of there with 1 minute left. The score is 2-1. So all I need to do is get out of this back control here and pass guard. And we win absolute. So I'm watching out for a truck here. My corner's like, watch out for truck, watch out for truck. I'm just squirming, trying to get out of his back control. This dude had a nasty body triangle. Here you guys see me, I'm frantic. I'm like, all right, man, I gotta pass. Framing the face, hard. Pushing on the hips. You guys see me. I'm gonna look up at the clock here. I'm like, oh, I got 15 seconds left. There it is. I'm like, I got 15 seconds left. This is a move I do all the time. It works. Works all the time. And I'm fighting like heck to pass that guard. He does a great job replacing guard and securing his guard. And he wins the match 2-1. Got to chalk it up to the game, man. I think, again, one of those things, if had this match kept going, I think I could have passed the guard and ended up winning, maybe getting a submission. But hats off to that guy. This day's work, man. Ooh. My family. Energos, man, as long as you do your best, we went 5-1 today. But we got that samurai sword, though. Shout out to Naga.